Yo, what up? It's another beautiful morning. Super beautiful because I don't have work and I just work 6 days in a row. So I'm happy to not be at work. Shadow's happy that we're sitting here chilling. Um, it's October still, so we're on this scary movie thing. Uh, I live in New England. Right now we're having a nor'easter. During a nor'easter, there ain't a whole lot to do. So although the color change is beautiful this year, I won't be hiking this morning. So I'll be doing a video after I watched a creepy little film called The Omen. Now, if you've never seen The Omen, it's a classic, so I would suggest watching it just offhand. That's outside of this review and anything I have to say with it. Just because you should probably watch classic movies, check them out. The first thing that I noticed about this movie immediately was the cinematography is just incredible. Another thing that's incredible is the on set just movie making. It was like magic in this film. They literally they went to Iraq and they were in DC and wherever else. I don't even know how many places they shot it in, to be frank with you, but it was really cool to watch a movie where it was like obvious you were seeing this ancient city, which almost holds like a magic to it. You know what I mean? There's just like something about it. So for this movie, whoever was working that camera, they knew what they were doing, and it shows. It's just there's levels to things, and when you see a next level thing and you're really looking for it, it has a new way of capturing your eye. um Gregory Peck, he is great in this movie. He plays, I guess, the father. Obviously he's not really the father and he knows that, but for whatever reason he didn't want to tell his wife the truth. That's the good lesson about this movie. Tell the truth to everyone, but most importantly, tell the truth to yourself. So if you don't know anything about Gregory Peck, you've probably never seen To Kill a Mockingbird, or he was in Cape Fear, the OG Cape Fear, Moby Dick. He was really good in that movie. So Gregory Peck is a strong actor. He was always a strong actor. And for me, I think this might be his best work. He was really, beyond satisfactory for the role of someone who had to play an intelligent fool, because there's no way that you would have even put yourself in the position that this guy put himself in unless you were a fool. But he also had to play the role of someone who would be foolish enough to do something like this, but also intelligent enough to put himself into the position that he would even be warranted the opportunity handed to him by whatever organization made this happen. You'd have to be intelligent enough to get yourself to that place. So the dichotomy of those two things colliding with each other, really, I'm not going to say it built the film. The cinematography for me built the film in this movie. But it was like a violinist accompanying an incredible singer, where the singer is leaving just enough space for the violin to beautify the note, the whole notation of the feeling that you're trying to get across. So he was excellent in this film, and also excellent was Harvey Spencer Stevens, because he played Damien, and for my estimation, I would say it's probably the creepiest child acting gig that's ever been done in Hollywood. This kid had it all: the evil stare, the blank dickhead look. I mean, just the creepy eyes, the menace, the little bit of charm where you might want to care for him. I mean, he really just worked the role, and it was a stellar child performance. So, another thing about this movie is it's not bloody, but it's chilling. And I would say it's more chilling than a lot of the far gorier pieces that we're going to get into because it's just the religious overtone. And I'm not particularly religious. I mean, I'm not atheistic either. I don't know. And I considered a lot of things throughout my life. I still consider a lot of things throughout my life. And it doesn't mean that I don't ever pray, or it doesn't mean that I don't, ever have doubts about my doubts, But I'm not religious, but religious themed movies have a creep factor that I don't think other movies get. So when the movie is, baked in around the idea of, the Antichrist coming, which ostensibly religious, Christians would be excited about, although he would be the ultimate evil. It would be the sign that you were shortly to enter into your new kingdom of heaven, right? So, if you did believe in the Antichrist, which I know not even all Christians do, I don't think, if you do believe in the Antichrist, then you would think the signs of his coming would be exciting to you, at least in some way, because you go into heaven and it's coming soon. So you're part of the end times, is what you would believe. And I don't know, exciting times, I guess. Now, this movie, obviously, it isn't perfect. I've said before, no film is perfect. But as close to a 10 as I've gotten with a horror film so far. So I'm going to give this one a 9.5. I think that the chill factor works for me personally in a better way than the gore factor has so far. Also, the score here is just perfect for what it's trying to do. It's minimalistic, but it's terror filled in the parts where it needs to be, and it does imbue a sense of dread upon the film, which totally works. I love it. So between the cinematography, the performances, I mean, this was back when people had to act. You had to be a somewhat decent actor or actress to even get the job to a degree. I don't remember too many schleps from films back at that time. Anyhow, The Omen, if you've never seen it, give it a look. If you have seen it, give it another look. It can't hurt. Well, it could hurt if you're scared. No, you're not scared. But I'm a little scared to watch the second one because I've heard it's very disappointing. So let's hope that's not the case. Give this movie a check, and I think they did a remake of it. I don't know. If you think I should watch it, give me a comment. Have a good night.